Gamers, Crossworlds is not worth $70 by Southern Ninja. Yeah, I also agree. I don't think it is worth $70. I think in the UK it's going for £55, which I would still say is a bit much. I think it's a lot for any game. Yeah, basically, I think it's a lot for any game. Unless it's like a generational video game, I'm talking like your Tears of the Kingdoms, like your God of War Ragnaroks. Even then, I'm still saying, yeah, it's too much. That's too much money. Which is why, even though I love Crossworlds and I'm still playing it, I've been doing all the time trials on my own. Fucking love time trials. I would say it's not worth it. And as soon as it goes on sale for like $45, 40 quid, I would say that's about fairer price for the content you get, if you ask me. $70 is insane, but when you look at Mario Kart World going for like 80, you're like, oh, you know what I mean? It seems better off by comparison, even if it's not. Sonic Racing Crossworlds has on-disc DLC. You know that thing that like people have been shitting on Nintendo for? If Nintendo was doing that, you would have had it all the time, you know? So either way, what makes you say this? There's enough justifications, be it fair or unfair, for Crossworlds' price. I still don't think it should be 70, but why don't you think it should be 70, Mr. Southern Ninja? Take it away.
I want to start this by saying, please do not buy this game. It's not
immediately, gamers. Immediately.
Worth $70. The game in no way justifies the price. $70 and above games are a scam and are entirely big corporations grooming consumers into accepting prices arbitrarily getting higher for no other reasons than poor sales.
Did you guys see now I wanted to watch this video? Now, if you asked me, Moresty, why are games $70? If you asked me, what's the issue? Like, why is it 70? I'm like, it sucks, but like, I would say games have been $60 since the Xbox 360 era. So I would say eventually, due to inflation, it's like natural prices increasing with everything, just in general. Games were bound to like jump up in price eventually. Whether they're worth that price goes on a game by game basis, obviously. But obviously, when I live in the UK, where prices have been steadily going up with inflation, which it might suck, but that's just how it is. Games used to be £30 when I was a kid, and now I think the average full price game goes for 55, 60. That's just kind of how it is. So I would say America having games for 60 for so long, I would say you guys kind of got off a bit lucky, if I'm being honest. Games stayed the same price despite inflation making games cheaper as a whole. I would not describe it as me being groomed, though. I personally would not have described it that way. There's a lot of reasons to complain about, but I would say like when everything goes up via inflation, of course, video games are also going to go up eventually, you know? Obviously, wages should go up to accommodate, but that's just unfortunately companies with capitalism, all right? Capitalism. But yeah, that's what I would say. But instead, my guy has a...
$80 and above games are a scam and are entirely big corporations grooming consumers into accepting prices arbitrarily getting higher for no other reasons than poor sales. Sega charging this much for what is essentially an update to the previous games is an insult to longtime fans.
And then we get into the second bit, gamers. The grooming bit was already iconic, right? But then we get into the whole, like... do you know the conversation we had a couple of streams ago, chat, where it's people don't know what a sequel is? Do you see that? You're paying it for just an upgrade? No, you're paying it for a sequel. Because that's what sequels are. Like, I brought Breath of the Wild for like £50, and then Tears of the Kingdom came out, oh, it's just an upgrade. No, there's a sequel. It's like a whole new game. You see? It's another one of those... I'm telling you, the more we're gonna chat, the more we get react to stuff, the more we're gonna see this. Because I've been seeing this a lot, chat. I've been seeing this a lot lately. I don't know if you guys have seen this as much as I have, but I've seen a lot of this where people are just like, blank game is just an update. It's like, no, it's a sequel. Oh my god, Jade said it. Oh my god, yes. Chat. Can we get that's a truth nuke? Can we get a fucking truth nuke? If Galaxy 2 came out now, why wasn't it just DLC? Now, granted, its original purpose was supposed to be DLC, but then they realized they couldn't. But like, that's literally what people would be saying. That's the crazy. From everything I've heard, I think the last game before this was Team Sonic Racing, and people have said this is a massive upgrade from Team Sonic Racing. Does it make sense? To the point where it's a worthy sequel. Again, price be damned, a worthy sequel. That's the general take I've heard from the Sonic Racing Andes, right? So I'm inclined to believe that's the case because I've heard it through the grapevine, but I don't know for sure. People say absolutely yeah. But Team Sonic Racing was mid. It is, yes. Oh, so that's a yeah. My chat is anything to go by. The general take is, this isn't just like a $70 update. This is an actual sequel, you know? So I don't get this. I genuinely don't get this mentality. I don't get it. I really, really don't.
Sega.
This and not understanding what a sequel is and not understanding that single-player games can just be finished are two of the most confusing things about modern-day video game discourse, chat. I'll be real with you. I remember seeing a tweet on my timeline where somebody said, like, why is Pizza Tower dead? And I'm just like, no, it came out. It was a game. It came out, like, oh, Brothership. I think Luigi Psychic tweeted about Brothership and used me as a reference. Yeah, people did that with Brothership as well. It was like, no, Brothership came out and that's it. Do you know what I mean? It came out, and there's no like, why are people not talking about this? No, it came out. The people who are playing it. You're not seeing it because you're not playing it. These are two bits of video game discourse I'll just never understand. I'll never understand you people. So yeah, I just want to rant about that, I guess.
I know I don't get to ask as having paid for it myself, but I can assure you this game is not worth it. I don't want to hear shit from anyone about how I didn't get the real experience by just playing.
So gamers, this is the part where I stopped watching because I'm just like, straw man voice. This is going to be legendary, gamers.
I don't want to hear shit from anyone about how I didn't get the real experience by just playing the demo. I've already beaten the main game and unlocked
literally, people are chat a textbook definition. Sit with me, gamers. People on. I don't want to hear someone going, literally, people on the line immediately. And a textbook, no holds bar, straight up yellow card, people on the line.
Sonic 2 days after having the fucking game. I do not want to have my opinion invalidated because some random blue sky dick writer disagrees. I've already seen both fucking credits roll.
Yeah, you really stuck it to that invisible person, didn't you? Goddamn! Who's pun? Goddamn! 1, 2, 3. Up! Fight! Venga! Tomen mi amor! Atsushi! TKO! Literally, that's what this again on it.
It's not bad, just not worth the price. It's just fine. It's not special or unique enough to stand out. The mechanics are basic and universal for kart racers. The only unique...
Now, granted, I'm not much of a kart racing Andy chat, I'll be real with you. Obviously, so my big reference is, Mario Kart. But I would say the Crossworlds gimmick is like really well done personally. And I'm not gonna lie, if there's one thing I still love, chat, I'll be so real with it. It seems so inconsequential, but I fucking love it. I love that you can drift within a drift and still hold your boost. Like, maybe it's because I've played too much Mario Kart where they don't ever let you do that. But like, I just fucking love that, man. Those like, it makes snaking turns so much fun. I would say those kinds of turns are probably like the weakest kind of turn in Mario Kart. Do you know the ones where the road just goes like that? Is it just like a short S? In Mario, in Crossworlds, you can go. Oh, so good. It feels so good every time I do it. I just love it. And the gadgets in that game, oh my god, the plates, the spin to win combo, the fucking monster truck at the start combo, pure rings combo. This game, it just feels so fucking good, man. I'm a kart racing and it does stand out, and kart racers don't even really need to do that. Okay, so if the verified kart racer guy says that, then I'll believe him.
The gadget system I do like, and combine it with the car customization, and you can make whatever playstyle you want.
Like it.
So some characters that usually suck, like Big the Cat, are actually usable. The Crossworlds mechanic is interesting on paper, but it makes the courses feel less unique. Considering how few Crossworlds there are, it doesn't help with one of the main problems I have with this game.
If you're asking me personally, again, we're talking like a couple weeks in, I still haven't got on board with the crossword gimmick. I think the concept of playing a simple first lap into a unique second lap into a remixed third lap is a concept, is a gameplay loop that I found very fascinating. I still haven't got on board with it. And I think I've synced in like, I think 15 hours in the game so far. So maybe you've played more than me, I don't know. But like personally, I still haven't got on board with the crossword gimmick. And also the fact that you can make regular tracks appear as crosswords as well, gives it that extra little bit of edge. You know, so you're not playing like exclusively on crossword track. It's because you played the demo, the one where only early game and crosswords were chosen. Oh, did he actually not buy the game? Did he say? I thought it was just...
I know a few of the courses are based on pre-existing Sonic games, but aside from the names, you would have fooled me into thinking they were. These levels look so generic and not like Sonic at all that I genuinely thought all the courses were new generic levels made for the game. Even the Sonic Unleashed course looks so generic, I didn't know it was from that game until I listened to the music. Now,
granted, chat, I am a Sonic casual. Very much, I've never played Unleashed. I knew that was that one stage from Unleashed. I didn't know the name. I didn't know it was actually called Apotos. I don't know if it's called Apotos or Potos. But like the moment I saw, I'm like, oh, that's that one stage from Unleashed. There's so many tracks where I saw and I'm like, oh, I know that's from the thing. Oh, Rooftop Run as well. Market Square. Now, granted, I didn't recognize it based on the name of the thing. But the moment the course loaded up, I'm like, oh, that's a Rooftop Run. Someone's like kind of speak for themselves, like Radical Highway, obviously. Even as a Sonic, I would say a Sonic regular. I don't know. I don't agree personally. Oh, and even I don't know if Wonder Museum is from something, But Wonder Museum is fucking amazing. Are you joking me? I love like original concepts. You know me. I love original concepts. Wonder Museum is like probably one of my favorite racing game tracks I've ever played. I'm not, and again, ask me in a month or two when the Crossworlds hype has died down in my head. If you ask me right now, I absolutely fucking adore Wonder Museum. One of my favorite stages in a video game ever made. It actually is. I'm not even joking. I fucking loved it. The theming is just so on point. I love the small but subtle changes they did to the third lap variant as well to make it tricky but like fair. I love Wonder Museum. And of course, any game would have a mix of it is and totally original stuff. You know, I would say that's fair.
The layout of the course,
so I just don't agree.
Fine.
Really,
it works, but it's the visual design that I'm talking about.
I would say like Colorful was definitely like, oh, hey, do you mind taking my homework? Yeah, sure. Don't mix it up. And it's like, do you know what I mean? It definitely gives you that energy. But even as a racetrack, I love like the multi-tiered areas. Like it is, you can't look at me and tell me it's not supposed to be like their version of Coconut Mode. Do you know what I mean? you can't tell me. I would say it's probably the weakest of the originals. I would say so, but I still enjoy it, definitely.
It's nearly impossible to keep first place online because it's almost entirely dependent on item RNG.
Almost like it's a kart racer. I don't. I've had games where like I've been able to front run quite far, and I've had games where like the pack is really tight. I will say in general, it's probably harder to front run in this game than it is in Mario Kart from my experience. But that's something I love. You know me. That's me. I would firstly I'd argue that's the point of a kart racer. And if you ask me on a personal level, I love that. I play on frantic items for fun. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I would say there are maybe one too many like strong items. Maybe you could make that argument. I would say like getting a laser into a drill is like a little bit much, you know, a little bit much. But even then, I still don't. Again, it's a kart racer. You know what I mean? I've had games where somebody literally warped on top of my head and fucking took first off me, and I was fucking fuming. But that's kind of the point, isn't it? That's kind of the point. I would say the only item I hate, someone said it, the only item I outright hate right now is the Ninja Star. I definitely heard the overstimulating arguments, but maybe that just confirms I have ADHD, you know? I'm not really too fussed about it.
Defending from these items, you need the shield or a max level drift. Both of these need luck and timing, which considering how hard it is to keep a lead in this game as is, makes this a guaranteed loss most of the time. I can already see the max drift being the gadget meta, which will make online mode annoying to play.
He's so boring. He's so boring. Oh, man. So you hate the item that targets first place because it targets first place, and you're already thinking, this is bad. Game just sucks. Imagine gamers. Could never be me, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's been meta poisoned. Poor guy.
I haven't had many problems with it. The worst that happened were connection errors when connecting to a lobby, but in-game it works well. I personally haven't had any disconnects during in-game or any major lag spikes while in-game.
Yeah, in-game I would say it's generally fine. Yeah, the lobbies tend to, I would say like once every like 12 or so games, it will just disconnect me from a lobby and I just have to go back. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, oh, that kind of sucks. But yeah, I'd say the connections in game, yeah, they've been generally great for me. That's because it's literally not a Nintendo game. So I think we're judging it based on the fact that it's not Mario Kart, which of course it was going to work because it's not a Nintendo.
It works.
Nintendo servers work on potatoes,
I have read that
bro.
other people were having problems, but I haven't. Although I wish the map voting was different because I'm sick of always playing Radical Highway. The music is something that annoys me. It's either music made for the game or remixes of other Sonic songs, and they all kind of sound mediocre to bad. And something that I take personal offense to is lack of Sonic R songs. I found a total of 1 in the game, and it's a remix of Supersonic Racing mixed with Toot Toot Sonic Warrior.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah, I love it because you get Supersonic Racing and then I do wish, like, because obviously they have like Mania originals. I wish they had Sonic R originals. That's something they could definitely do in an update. But again, even though those aren't in the game, I'm not particularly worried because I know they can just add them. Do you know what I mean? This isn't like Mario Kart where like, oh, what you see is what you get. Oh, bye. Sega I could very easily see them adding Sonic R stuff, which if they do, definitely. Because if you're adding literally just like Metallic Madness, like raw, like just a straight rip of Metallic Madness and Stardust Speedway and Studiopolis, why can't you just add a raw version of fucking Can You Feel the City? No, Living in the City, Diamond in the Sky, Can You Feel the Sunshine, Supersonic Racing? Do you know what I mean? Like, why the fuck not, bro?
Because I hear Supersonic Racing and get into it, only for it to change into what is, in my opinion, one of the most annoying Sonic songs.
I guess. I quite like both of them, but there's no accounting for taste.
I know you can unlock more songs in time trials, but honestly, why would I want to do that for a game I already struggle to want to play? And I don't want to...
What about that? Send him off! Send the drifting gate off! Get
Yeah,
him off the field!
yeah, ref.
Diabolical! Get him off the field!
You're joking me, broski. I've got time trials in my brain, bro, because I love time. This is the first time in any kart race that I've wanted to do time trials. I've been playing Mario Kart since I was a child. I've never given a shit about time trials, ever. Like, the only time I did it was to unlock the expert staff goes, because you can unlock extra characters that way. And then I stopped doing them ever. I didn't even do any of the expert ghosts in Mario Kart Wii. Literally the only time, bro. I didn't give a shit. But in this game, I'm going for A ranks like it's going out for stuff. This is just, it's a case of the game's just not for you. Which is fair, but like, I don't know, man.
Another complaint are the characters. The main cast is fine, aside from Sage and the Lost World characters. They're forced and shit characters that annoy me.
It's like the Mario Kart conversation, but worse, chat. Because what do people say when it comes to like the NPCs in Mario Kart World? Hey, what are all these weird enemies do? Who the fuck is Kongdor? I'm just like, you're boring, bro. You're actually so boring. And it's this, even Sonic fans have that as well. They're boring. I'm like, if you're asking me who's my most wanted character in Mario Kart World to join the game, it's fucking Boom Boom. And if you ask me why, Boom Boom sucks. He's ass. He's like one of the worst Mario Kart bosses ever made. But I want him to have another chance. You know? Also, fuck you for slandering Zaz, okay? I'll be living your walls. I'll break into your house and make you feel unsafe.
It's a DLC character that came with the fucking day one DLC.
Oh,
Why?
Oh, gamers. That damn spud. Hey, Gracie, get my shotgun. I got a sponge I gotta send back under the seat. I gotta send them back, boy.
Why is Hatsune Miku here? Why is Minecraft here? I like Pac-Man, but why SpongeBob? This feels like they're trying to make this game the Fortnite of kart racers and annoys the fuck out of me. This isn't it either.
You people are so boring. The correct argument you want to make, if you don't like the weird crossover characters, is it doesn't leave room for more Sonic Universe characters, which is fair. It's the same argument I like when people say they don't want like Mario Kart, like Nintendo characters in Mario Kart, or don't want third parties in Smash, right? That's the only argument I'm like, fair. I disagree, but fair. But when it's literally like, I don't want to be that foot. I don't want to be that damn foot. I don't want to be that. We're grown up. We're Sonic. We're Sonic Racing. We don't be that damn fucking. I was like, you're the same shit. It's just unbelievable, bro. Like, I don't know. You're like a Mexican pointing to another Mexican saying, throw you over the wall. Do you know what I mean?
This isn't it either, because Avatar and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are getting into the game too. The fact they're already working on DLC for this game angers me. And that it's almost entirely tie-in bullshit makes it worse.
Yeah, it could have made the argument work, because like the characters, but yeah, the rest of the Deadly Six, the spin-off side adventure characters, like Mighty and the Polar Bear. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, Sally Acorn, maybe we could have some, if they're willing to make comic book references, why don't they have comic book characters? Why don't they put like Sally Acorn, I think her name is, from the comics? Or Green Knuckles from the comics as well? Or is Ken Pender's gonna have a word, you know what I mean? Ooh, I don't know, man.
Overall, the game is fine. It's not special. You can get a near identical experience with both Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing games for cheaper, and if you don't want to pay money at all, you can play Robotnik's Ring Racers for free, and with more content. Just to really emphasize how much more content there is in Ring Racers compared to Crossworlds, I want to go over the mechanics and items and amount of courses. The main difference...
Robotnik's Ring has more courses than Crossworlds, all of which are more engaging in both... Yeah, but like, I always hate when people say these arguments. Do you know what this is? This is like the Sonic. It's like the Sonic equivalent of, oh, just go back and play Mario Kart Wii. Go and play Mario Kart Wii, guys. Can we play Mario Kart Wii? Guys, let's play modern Mario Kart Wii. We don't want to play Mario Kart 1 anymore. Let's go back and play Mario Kart. It's like.
All characters have specific weights and speeds that will control how fast they can go, accelerate.
And again, I feel like people like this completely undercut the fact that people just want to play the game that's just available to them, that everyone's just kind of playing right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's the number one thing. When people make this argument, they forget that. In the same way, you can make a compelling argument for you don't want cross-promotion characters or like third-party characters, but people just the people that make those arguments are not smart enough to make them. In the same way, you could make the argument that like the fans have done it better, but almost every single time it comes up, it's always just, can you believe what the fans are doing? The fans are so much better. Again, the Pokemon community is also very guilty of this as well, where it's like, guys, just go play Inclement Emerald instead. Go play Renegade Platinum. It's like, what if I don't want to play Renegade? What if I want to play Scarlet Violet? Like, when the people say this, they never acknowledge the reasons why people want to just play like the main series stuff, or people want to see the most available stuff. Availability is very important, yeah, and I think people just don't understand that. I'll play Project M. It's like, Ring Race is extremely complicated. No casual can hop in and I have fun. Yeah, because at the end of the day, and yeah, what if I don't want to play a shitty ROM hack? At the end of the day, and I think that's what it all comes down to. I am well and truly, I am speaking for the casual consumer when I say sometimes after work, I just want to grab my PS5 controller, I want to go beep, and I just want to sit on my sofa and go, everybody supersonic racing. That's all I want to do. I don't want to fiddle out with any fucking config files. I don't want to download any nonsense. I just want to play fucking video games. The other fact that people forget about is, from my experience, especially with like the younger generation, the Zoomers and what have you, a lot of them are genuinely like quite scared to try and do this sort of thing. Because like, whereas like when I grew up, right, ROM hacks, emulators, they're all very commonplace. But nowadays with like phone apps being like so optimized and so like crazy, like asking someone to download an APK now is really hard. Does it make sense? I don't think you guys realize that. I remember that every single time, in the same way, whenever you talk to your friend about a game, the first question they ask is it free? The first question someone asks when I ask them to install an APK, they're like, is it going to corrupt my system? Is it going to corrupt my system? I said, no, it's just an APK. It's fine. I've got it on my phone too. I was like, I don't know. It's not in the App Store. I don't know if I trust it. A lot of people are like, a lot of the younger generation are like that now because they've grown up with things that just work, Whereas I grew up at a time where you had to like find stuff and look for stuff, Some people are scared to update their GPU drivers. Literally, that's how it is. They forget about the casual consumer and they forget about the person that's like not into the modding ROM hacking stuff. I'm just genuinely scared to give it a try. You know what I mean? That's how it is. So they always forget about this. It's always just like, go play this thing. And I'm just like, can you, if you're saying go play this thing and on your channel there isn't a guide to go how to install it, I'm not interested, okay? I'm not interested, okay? Go home, nerds, all right?
All customization is cosmetic. Mechanically, this game is pretty deep. Things that make it so unique when compared to other kart racers are the speed gates and ring mechanic. Speed gates only let you pass when you're going max speed, which can only be done with boost shoes, grow items, and the fire shield. There are other ways like using the starting gate boost, but these can be inconsistent, and using items are the only guaranteed way to get through them. The first through gets a speed boost. Anyone who touches the gate before the start of the race faults and will have to wait.
This is really fascinating, brother. I'm also liking this Ring Racers gameplay you should. Oh, sorry. Where's the Ring Racers gameplay? Sorry, gamers. Sorry, I thought this was Ring Racers, chat. Is this Ring Racers game? Oh, gamers, say it with me, chat. The power of editing is phenomenal. You can persuade an entire universe to play your shitty ROM hack with the power of editing, and you've done none of this. You're just, brother.
Wait until every other player is past the starting line. The start of the race actually matter instead of your position being determined at random or by score. Then the item. These are some of the most unique items I've seen in a kart racer. You have your standard attack items with bombs and torpedoes, and defensive items like bananas, ghosts, and fake item boxes. Then there's the pig bombs you can charge and use like a shotgun bomb. The elemental shields, which all have different uses, and the grow and shrink item. The water shield can be expanded to hit nearby players.
Still no Ring Racers gameplay. Still no Ring... Again, just to clarify, if you're gonna go, well, here's my scribbly ROM hack, you're not even showing it to me. You're not even showing it to me. Like, brother, like, show me the gameplay. Show me that, brother, you're making me I'm sleepy now. Not having a blue shell equivalent in your kart racer just sounds fucking boring. So if I'm out that's it? Is there a way to like tighten up the herd? I like that. I like when IMs do that sort of thing. He's making this game sound boring. It does, though? What, so he's lying?
Just to cover the course that shrinks...
Guys, all I'm saying is, if there's someone in chat that likes Ring Racers, he's not doing your game justice, chat. I'll be real with you.
There's that touch it. It makes the user grow if they touch it. Shrinking makes you slower. This item is the most fairly designed because first place isn't screwed over for being good at the game. It can be dodged...
Yeah, but I want to, though. I want to screw a first person for being good at the game.
There's just so much about this game that I think they did right. The courses are just as good. Each one has a distinct look, all being based on Sonic or Sega games. I don't think there was a single course I did right.
You're running out of time.
Each plays well and looks good. The art style for this game is honestly unbeatable. It's more than likely just that most games copy each other today that makes this game stand out. But every
you're running out of time, brother. You're running out of time. You're running out of time.
Whereas in the media file link, little bro.
Put the ROM in the media filing.
I could suck off Robotnik's ring racers for hours, but I think you get.
Whoa! Okay. You can what now? You can what? Brother, firstly, what was that if not exactly what you were doing? But secondly, keep it. Whoa! Yeah, age restrict the video, but that kid's watching. There are kids playing your little shitty racing game, bro. Come on! Whoa!
Get it. Obviously, this game is better. I don't want to hear bullshit about, but Sega has deadlines. My company Reno. That actually.
but my Sega.
Would do, but Sega has deadlines. My company Reno. That actually would do any arguments defending Sega disservice. Think about it. A multi-million-dollar company whose job it is to make video games.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. It's not just my Pokemon that has to do this. Yes, gamers, yes. You Sega fans also have to deal with Yes. Now you guys know my pain. You know my pain as a Pokemon fan.
Done by fans who have lives outside of making games, who make a game so profoundly better than yours that you're completely blown the fuck out in every way, and they do it without making any money.
Okay, but like Southern Ninja, you forget about one important thing. Can I go beep, pick up my DualSense controller, and click on Ring Racers? So I can't do that. Therefore, your game loses. It literally is as simple as that. I can go beep and play it. Don't pedestalize fan games. Yeah, I always, this is like one of my biggest pet peeves as well. Like, I always hate it when people go, like, because for me, it's two cakes. Chat, it's literally two cakes. I can play a mainline Game Freak Pokemon experience, but if I want something a bit more refined, a bit more like attuned to my sensibilities as a fan, I can play Pokemon Cremor Edition. I can play Kanto Expansion Pack. I can play Inclement Emerald. I can play Renegade Platinum. Again, it's two cakes. It's literally like the perfect two cake situation. I love what the fans do. I believe me, I fucking love what the fans do. But there's nothing quite like a widely available, a simple enough, easy to access, commonly held zeitgeist experience. Okay, I think that's just one thing that too many of these people forget. It's just nice to be able to play a game that's widely accessible and that like everyone's talking about, everyone's buzzing about. You know what I mean? I love that. That's the fun of like a new release that everyone's enjoying. But also the ROM hacks again could be more tuned to what you like as a fan. It's perfect. It's literally it's the perfect. It's a marriage made in heaven, brother. It's a marriage made in heaven.
Go fuck yourself if you want to honestly defend this company. I can't really.
Why did he say fuck me for? What did he say fuck me for? What did I do? I just like playing as Zaz, man. What the fuck? I just want to play Zaz, man. Close enough. Welcome back, Mario to Plumber. Oh, man.
Add anything to this. This game is fine, but not worth the price. It is acceptable game slop with a premium price. Please do not
acceptable game slop?
Buy this game. I'll once again say that all the supposed Sonic fans hyping this game up are
more people online.
No you.
Yeah, you got hit with a no you, little bro. I'm sorry. You got cooked, brother. You got cooked.
I legitimately think it's a form of code. Sonic games have been so shit for so long that these people cope by having any mediocre Sonic game be treated like it's a series savior.
Oh, what about that? Send him off! Send the drifting gate off! Get him off the field! That was diabolical! Get him off the field! That's just typical of what it is! Get him walking!
This is like one of my favorite platformers ever made, chat. I'm going to look you in the eye and say Shadow Generation is one of my favorite platformers ever made. Sonic games have been bad? This is a generational platformer. Jesus Christ, bro. What the fuck? Brother, you gotta go. He's one of those? Chat, I just wanna be, is this the Sonic equivalent of Pokemon hasn't been good for like 10 years, chat? Is that what this is? When he says like Sonic hasn't been good for 8, is that what this is, chat? Is that what this is? Yes? Because that's what it seems like from the surface level. Like, is he one of those like, oh, Sonic peaked at like, what, like Adventure 2 and that's it, you know? Yes, but worse? Crazy.
Let's say I do manage to get someone to play a game because it's better than blank, they're gonna be in a bad mood thinking about that other game.
Yeah, exactly. It just doesn't help, does it? Like, the argument just doesn't help. Like, the reason I want to play Pokemon Colosseum, like Grand Colosseum, is because I think Colosseum is a really good game that, like, has just a few niggling flaws that makes it ages it quite poorly. So a fan going, okay, because obviously, you know, Nintendo, you go up to Game Freak or, like, Pokemon Company, hey, do you want to, like, remaster this game? And they're just like, sorry, we're making Pokemon more mobile slot. So the fan coming in and saying, okay, we're just gonna go. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm here for it. Like, I'm not gonna advertise it as it's better than Colosseum. You shouldn't even bother. Why did Genius Sonority even bother? It's more of a, I like the original, but like it's obviously aged poorly to modern standards. So if you want like a more quality of life version, here you go. The fans did that. Do you know what I mean? That's the way you want to advertise like a fan game. You know, the base is already good enough as is, but now the fans kind of like gave it that like little tune up they really needed. But
It's just stuck off for.
Okay, at least you made me laugh at the very end there. But like, god damn, bro, what are we doing here, lads? What are we doing here, lads? Sonic Fan has been cooked for ages. Yeah, I just know that. Oh no, games, it's even worse. It's even worse, chat. Oh no. Wait, hang on.
I'll remember this!
Ussie gave me some to play before Zar, so I respect it.
Oh, hell yeah. What a bit Zar, don't we? For a channel that's not even in quadruple digits, a little crazy. A little crazy. I wouldn't even be comfortable opening a Patreon right now, but crazy. Crazy behavior. Oh, hang on, gamers. Oh, bingo. We had bingo, bongo. Bingo. Prime bingo behavior, gamers. Prime bingo, let's do some bingo. Rage bait, people online, actual controversial bait, create a reply, who cares type comment, mostly, oh, am I the only one who, blank by the way? Video game industry, if someone just says that phrase or something of the like. Goomba fallacy. If you guys don't know, Goomba fallacy is, oh, these fans will say this, but then next minute they'll say this, and it's like, it's two totally different groups of fans. Goomba fallacy. Sarcastic comments and insult, hypocrisy, schizo posting. This is basically a Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? Pinned comment, I agrees with the creator. Well, I guess he technically pinned his own comment, so I'm not counting that. That's outside the spirit of the competition. Little Timmy, someone who's obviously like 5 years old. Funny, buzzword Barry, random meme, creator gets owned. Finally, someone said it. Comments made better arguments in the video. Musty isms. Respectful comment, check mark comment. I don't think we're going to see any check marks here today. But let's, which bingo number is this? Which bingo number are we on, chat? Bingo 9. It's our 9th bingo board, chat. Let's see if we can get bingo today. I think we're like 4 for 4 on bingo at the moment. So let's see if we can get a winning ratio. Let's open this bitch in paint. And let's begin, gamers. Let's begin. It's been quite some time. The fact that I have to... Hang on one sec. There we are. The fact that I have to write out this entire thing just because either people didn't watch the video or didn't pay attention shows us how many of you want to argue for the sake of it. I got several comments asking me, talking about the same things only because people didn't pay attention to what they actually said. Yeah, it's just what happens. It's just what happens, yeah. That's just being a YouTuber for you, mate. Welcome to the club. Hope you enjoy your stay. Shadow doesn't have his bike, and that is grounds for World War III. It's kind of true, isn't it? I was waiting for the inevitable low sub rage baiting YouTube to come up with the "Don't buy this slop breathe." It got a laugh out of me, so. Creator reply. Do we have creator reply? We do have creator reply, gamers, so we can knock that off as well. There's more to the pinned comment. Oh, was there? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hang on. Let's go back to this real quick. My bad. I forgot to click read more. First, I do not. At no point do I talk about Mario Kart specifically in this video. This is not a video defending Mario Kart. Guys, I didn't defend Mario Kart. Guys, I didn't defend Mario Kart well. Fucking hell. The guys I was mentioning kart races plural in the genre in itself. Never noticed a Mario Kart that's Knuckles. The weird fist nips would make it clearer, combined with the fact that my profile picture is kind of a messed up Knuckles. People would be able to infer this. I'm gonna give you all the benefit of the doubt and assume they couldn't tell because they're using a phone to watch my video. Sure. Then there are people talking about characters. Let me be clear. Because evidently not mentioning it is enough for people to assume you don't like it. I specifically don't mention characters like Joker and Ichiban because they're Sega characters. I don't mention the upcoming Mega Man because they're video game characters. Specifically said in the video, I like Pac-Man because they're video game character. The only exception was Minecraft because it seems... Oh, no, gamers. Hey, ref.
Hey, have a fucking word with him then, Red!
Bro, is he not a zoomer? Is this friendly fire? You don't sound like you're 30. If you're 30, this video is embarrassing. If you're 20, this is friendly fire. And, I'm gonna put this one on the board chat. Buzzword Barry. I would say slop is a bit of a buzzword. But buzzword Barry comment means if there's multiple buzzwords. So if we see multiple buzzwords, we'll check off buzzword Barry. That's one. We got what? I'll say 2 more. If we get 2 more, I'll give it buzzword Barry. Other characters like Asuna Miku and SpongeBob are out of place. Not even from video games. Before I said again, Asuna Miku is not a Sega character. She's owned by Krypton, who with the games published and developed by Sega. She is out of place. If you want to argue that Contu is a Sega character, she's still predominantly not a video game character. Combined with a faulty logic behind it. Sega owns Creative Assembly. They make Total War games. There's Warhammer Total games. With that same logic applied to Asuna Miku, why can't Nurgle be in the game? He's a Sega character if we use the same logic. But yeah, why can't he be in the game? I'd be okay with that, personally. The only halfway decent argument being made is that mentioning Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transform that had non-Sega characters in it. But there was a single set of DLC released for the Yogs cast and everything else came with the game. All the characters added was specifically for the video game, excluding Danica, which she is legitimately out of place and does not belong. Wreck-It Ralph, although being a movie character, at least is a video game character in said movie, so I'll still count it. Oh, so men count. So men like Wreck-It Ralph count, but women like Asuna Miku don't. Gamers, I can't prove it. We're getting a little suspicious here. A little suspicious, that's all I'm saying. That's a little... can we get like sexism on the board, guys? Can we get sexism on the board? Might have to. Another show I didn't regard these characters is Season Pass. This means there'll be seasons, as in they'll be releasing more for you to pay for. At least if it's Transformers, a single DLC you pay for upfront. It's the game getting a new DLC pack that you have to pay for regularly with your new slop cat. Yeah, I think we can. I'm comfortable with the overuse of the word slop. I'm comfortable chucking off buzzword Barry, chat. I'm comfortable checking off buzzword Barry. The model is built to drain money, which makes it worse by the fact that the game is $70. Not only is it an expensive game, but they expect you to pay for microtransactions. If it was free to play, I could forgive it, but this is a premium price. This is the part where I just say I wholly disagree. In fact, I prefer games doing this method than the FOMO item shop method. Now, granted, 70 is a bit much, I would say, but I'm okay with games going, here's the game up front, and then we're going to release stuff in the future for you to pay for. Rainbow Six Siege did the same thing, right? You buy Rainbow Six Siege, and then when new characters come out, you can obviously buy, you can grind the in-game currency, which I suppose is something you can't do in Crossworlds. But I'm comfortable with the game going, here's a character, here's the money up front, buy it or buy it. Yeah, it's not even microtransactions either, so you got it wrong. You got the term wrong. It's DLC, which is here's a character, here's the price, buy it, don't buy it. I think this model is way better than the FOMO model. And I'm okay with this person. I don't know. I'm okay. Because like right now, I'm not really interested in buying the Minecraft one. I don't think I will. But I am interested in buying the Mega Man one though. So I can pick and choose. You know, I don't have to wait for Mega Man to rotate in the shop under a sponge. No, Mega Man's gonna come out. I'll buy it. No idea what better. Yeah, the idea would be if it just came for free, I suppose, right? But like again, I'm just kind of okay with a company going, here's extra content, here's a small bite-sized fee for it. There you go. Again, ideally it would be free, don't get me wrong. Like, obviously I want free shit. I want everyone to be able to have stuff. I'm just a bit more okay with them charging a reasonable price for it, you know? It depends on the price. I don't know how much the DLC price is going to be. But if it's like less than $10 and you don't have to buy it, I don't know. I'm just a bit more okay. Maybe I came from a different time, gamers. Well, like when a game came out with stuff post-launch, you gave them money for it if you wanted it, or you didn't if you didn't, you know? At least the Sega characters, if it was all premium, it'd leave a bit. Yeah, the Sega characters are free as well, so either way. $7 per pack. I think $7 is fair. If it's $7 per pack, which is what, like £6 in the UK, I'm okay. I think that's like what Smash DLC price. I think the Smash DLC was like £5. I think that's a fair price. Like £5-6 per character. I could spend £6 and get Mega Man. Yeah, why not? Again, ideally it would be free, but I'm okay with that. $7 for 1 to 3 characters and only 1 track. I'm okay with that. But maybe my sensibilities are a bit different. But yeah, like for 1 track characters and new parts, again, it all depends on what we value personally. But like I'm a bit okay with that price. Anyway, this model's built to drain money. And not necessarily, again, you just pay what, $5.99 per character. Yeah, you just pay for what you want. When you say drain money, it's just you're assuming that everyone's gonna buy every character that comes out. I'm probably skipping SpongeBob. I'm probably skipping Minecraft. I'm gonna buy Mega Man. You know. So, if it was not defense for Mario Kart, I was not blindly hating the game. I wasn't shilling for a particular company. It was my genuine, honest opinion. If you paid attention to what I made it more clear. I specified at the beginning and the end of this video that the game is fine. It's an acceptable game. I specified things that annoyed me, but also think the game is good. I said that also again. The game is not $70. I don't know. It definitely didn't come across that way. If you ask me, it definitely didn't come across that the game was acceptable. No, you called it slop, didn't you? You said the fans did it better. No, like, I think this is a rewriting of history. I think you were excessively harsh to this game, to the point where I would have left this video assuming you hate it. I think that's a rewriting of history right there. Is that the meaning? I don't think that's the definition of hypocrisy, right? Yeah, reading through this conversation, the response is so wild. Season pass or not microtransaction? Yeah, basically, yeah. I don't get it. All right, let's continue anyway. Crazy comment. Oloism right there, a little bit. Felt pretty petty to me, certainly did. This game is proof you are no real consistency or sincerity with the standards of what makes a title fun and worth buying. When they shell out $70 fucking for a kart racer spin-off that would be considered a 6.5 or a 7 out of 10 at best 12 years ago? What? No praise because it has linear level design, a standard feature for kart racers since the original SMK. Who's... Nice opinion did a YouTuber give it today. Hearted comment, by the way. Yeah, crazy. Crazy stuff. Let's go and watch Sonic R. I guess I'm gonna... Who cares, bro? Who fucking cares? Bring back $50. Oh, for fuck's sake. Kill me. Guys, get rid of me. Get rid of me. Get rid of me so hard. Oh my god. We need a square. We need a square which is 9/11 was bad. Can we get a square that's 9/11 was bad? 9/11, chat. 9/11 was bad. 9/11 was bad, guys. Jesus Christ, man. So a pretty bad and Fortnite edition of a decont, minus spelling mistake, Sonic racing game from 2 generations ago as a mediocre open world slot Mario Kart game. Sounds like a match made in heaven. Yeah, rage bait. Bad rage bait, but rage bait. But new thing good, old thing bad. No one said this. No one said this. Who? Oh my god, who the hell cares? Holy shit, no one said this. Why are the comments why are the comments so miserable? Like, where's that Chris from Family Guy? Why do you have to be so negative all the time? I'll give you a cross rolls, but I have 2 corrections and some opinions about ring races. Don't care, I'm gonna be honest. This whole comment section is a bunch of cope. Just waiting for this video to truly hit the algorithm and this video gets streams.
Oh, what about that? Send him off! Send the drifting edge off! Get him off the field! That was diabolical!
Yeah, that's just typical what it is. Opinions like this work in echo chambers. Sorry your favorite childhood company turned out to be greedy corporation. Happened to me just with Zelda. By the way, anyone that's in that situation, I just moved on. Because giving them more money just enables them to do worse, and I'm not willing to feed it. Like, if you want Nintendo to care about, leave them alone, don't buy their products. You're not missing out on anything new. They don't want to innovate anymore. They want to keep the status quo so they can be lazy. It took them how many years for what, and that's what we got? Yeah, guys, I'm gonna literally say this is a schizo post, chat. I'll be real with you. No one was talking about Mario Kart. No one was talking about this. What are we talking? What are we talking about? It's all 4chan. It kind of is, isn't it? God damn. It's 100% agree. It's also on Steam, so I'll just buy it for $40 and half a year. Modding Workshop. Yeah, I agree. I'll give the Sonic fandom 2 months and another day until they come out of Rouge jiggle physics. Respectful. Respect. Very respectful. I like it. Garfield Kart Von. Nice. You will pay. What is going on here? Have I? Why does everyone sound like a vampire? You will pay $100 and you will be happy. Have I stepped into a portal? I don't know what. You will, gamers, you will. Oh my god. Griftlevania. Jesus Christ. Nintendo decided you will. You will pay $80 for a mediocre. Now Sega will just look upon favorably for selling decent at 70. It's like Nintendo's intention to sell average AA gamers. I'm not saying. It's used to mock the Jewish accent. It just sounds like vampires speak to me, little bro. They're doing a bad job. They're doing a bad job. It sounds like just like they're vampires. You will buy $80 slot. You will. I want to lick your boots. That's what this sounds like to me. Sonic fans when the game is actually great. Oh my god, creator replied. Did you watch the video? Yeah, gamers, I think it's fair to say. I think it's fair to say, gamers. Yeah, owned. Fucking owned. You got chudded, little bro. You got chudded. You got chudded so hard by Looney. Looney, our hero. Our hero. 90% will disagree with you since everyone's enjoying it, unlike Mario Kart World. Sure. No pingers reference, no scratch and ground, no Dr. Robotnik's game, no Sonic Boom Cat is my Sonic Cross Worlds game. True, honestly, I agree. I agree with that. So what do we need? We need a people online and an actually controversial opinion.
Yo!
Oops. All 4chan users, rage betas and schizos.
Yeah, man. Someone, is it bring your 4chan to work day? Is it bring your 4chan to work day possible? I think that's what it is, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, gamers. Oh my god. Oh my, yes. Yes. This is my favorite square to click off, gamers. This is my favorite square to click off. Finally! Finally someone said it! Yes. There it is, gamers. There it is. I love it when someone says it, but bar for bar. So what do you need? Oh, gamers, we need someone to say the video game industry. That's what we need. We need someone to say that. Finally, validation. Validation, gamers. Mario Kart hasn't been that good since the... Saying 8 wasn't good is a silly take. Yeah, I think that's a bit silly. He doesn't even like crazy. Wee Andy as well. Controversial take, Square.
The overly excitable social.
Where's the controversial take?
Hilarious to write.
Oh, this? I think. Okay, you know what? I think that's a controversial opinion. I think that's fair, actually.
Doesn't matter, Uncle Ben. Pocoyo Racing is better than all of them.
Uncle. I'm getting Pocoyo. Hang on. Are we hopping on Pocoyo Racing, chat? Might have to be hopping on Pocoyo Racing. I would say that's a controversial. I'd say saying the only good one, it hasn't been good since Wii, is a bit controversial. I would say that's fair. I think that's a fairly controversial opinion. Alright, so now we just need a people on the line. That's what we need. We should be easy to find, right? Still buying it though. Yeah, I agree 70s a much, but playing in the moment, I'm gonna help myself. Literally my favorite racing. Yeah, sure. Fair. I paid $40. I enjoy the game. I get hit so much bullshit and I just laugh my ass off. True, honestly. I like it. Sonic Racing Transformed is better and that's cheaper. The gadget system I do like in concept, but it ruins the whole online balance since it's like an iframe every attack and not lose rings. I don't know what you mean by this. I don't want to know. No, it just is, okay? Okay, what? The amount of people glazing this game unwarranted is it's like... Does that count, gamers? The amount of people glazing this game is unwarranted. I'll hold it. Let's see if I want to see if we can get a big people online chat. Let's see if I can get a big one. Let's see if we can get a big one, chat. I want to see if we can get a big one. What are these comments? True! Oh my god, it's the guy. Yes, it's the guy. I want to see the big. I want to see the big one. We need like a big one, chat. We need a big one. A lot of these people are. Oh, hang on, what's this? At no point did I call anyone a sheep in the entire of it. Do you know what I don't like? I don't like it when people like are like gung ho and rah, 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 and then in the replies they're like, I wasn't being. I didn't. What? What? No. Oh no! I didn't call anyone shit. Yeah, but you basically did though. Let's be real. Let's be real with ourselves, man. Come on. Like you said this game was slop. Like you shit on the developer. Like, do you know what I mean? It's about the implication. Like, keep the energy in the replies. Do you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? You know? You got it, man. You got it. Sight. You got hit with a Cybal, gamers. Shut your bitch ass up. It is worth saying, the game is good. Ash, your opinions gives Mario Kart worshiper, buddy. Not wasting your time on the rest of this video. Hit him with a fucking Cybal. Holy shit. Random meme joke. You know, a Cybal is a bit random. I'll give it that. What are you even talking about? No, you got hit with a Cybal, bro. I'll be real with you. You got hit with a Cybal. You kind of, if you want people to respect your opinion, maybe you don't come across an asshole to people who like it. True! If I were grifting, I'd go my way to make a profit for any means. You don't like the fact that someone legitimately thinks different for you, so you label them a grifter. No, your opinion's shit. Your opinion's just dog, bro. That's what it is. Sonic Cross was a better game than Mario Kart. Bro, what is this gameplay? Sub 100 IQ. 4chan meme. Yeah, this guy's cooked, gamers. This guy's so he's finished. It might be finished, gamers. Yeah, but when someone guess you have to go out to playing Mario Kart. True. We need like a proper people online comment show. We need like a proper one. We need one that has to be. We need to be like so for real, okay? I think. Do we count the one from earlier, gamers? Do we count it? This whole video is L take after another L take. Do we count? I think it does technically count, right? Where was it? What are these comments? I think it's it. The amount of people glazing this game unwarranted. Just about? Are we saying that just about counts? I think maybe on the we need a VAR check. Maybe you can find a little Timmy. I don't think there's too many. Listen, on this comment section, I don't think there's not enough little Timmys, man. I don't think there's enough little Timmys. Amount of people. He doesn't say the word online. I think the comment is in the spirit of a people online. Does that make sense? The amount of people glazing this comment. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily warrant the word online afterwards, but like it's in quotes. The square is the quotes people online. So the idea is like you're talking about a nebulous group of people. So do you know what? I think gamers. I think I will count this. I think we'll count this, gamers. I think it's fair to say that we in fact now we won, gamers. We won bingo. So all in all, Southern Ninja, small YouTubers. I understand you might be learning the ropes of how this works. I'm just saying, not the best showing. I think it's fair to say not the best showing. If you want to up your editing game, up your script writing game, if you want to be like a proper YouTuber, if you want to be a guy, if you want this Patreon to actually work and people to actually like do stuff with it, you have to basically change your entire personality. I'll be real with you. Like the whole personality needs like a massive overhaul. I'll be real with you. So best of luck to you, and we'll leave that there.